So the failure mindset, when you fail a lot, that does not mean you are a failure, okay? Even if you try your intuition and you fail 10 or 20 times, okay, those are failure, but you are not a failure. Okay, that's two different things. We fail a lot in life, but that does not mean you are a failure. And that is the point to understand, okay, to help you keep on moving forward. Because if you believe that you are a failure and you can't become successful because of your failure, then you will have the motivation to keep on moving forward. And the second component is that you have to understand that whatever you fail or whatever you do in the past that's not good for you, it's not a waste of time. Never think that it's a waste of time when something doesn't come out the way you want. So like for my bachelor degree, yes, even though it took me 3 years to find out that that was not what I want, but that 3 years is never a waste of my time. Knowledge is knowledge. That knowledge that I learned in the business, I'm able to use that some capacity in my life, in my future. And even if you never use it daily, as a daily often, that does not mean it's a waste of your time, okay? When you make the best decision at that moment, when I was young, I didn't know a lot, so that was the best decision that I make. I had to make decision when I was young. That's the best thing I can do. So it's never a waste of your time. You have to understand that so you can have the ability to let go. Because if you feel like, oh, you're in something for 3 years and if you let go, you feel like you waste 3 years. Okay, and that's why we have to act on our tuition immediately. The moment you find out something is good for you, something is better for you, you need to let go, because the longer you hold on to it, then the more it's harder to let go, and then you start to feel like you waste of time, and then you won't able to let go, and you'll be stuck with something that you don't want to be in. Okay, so never believe that's a waste of time, but it's important to let go as soon as you discover something new and make the switch immediately. And is the last one is the learning tool. Okay, everything you do when you have negative experiences is teaching you about something. It teaches you about negative quality about yourself. It also teaches you something about positive quality about yourself also. It teaches you what not to do and what can you do better in the future. And that is a blessing. Remember, as a human being, we need to learn. No matter how great you think you are, no matter how great your career is, no matter how perfect you think you are, there will always be something that you can learn to be better. Remember, we are not perfect, which means our career will never be set in stone at the moment. We have to learn, we have to grow to become better. Our career have to grow, our career have to evolve into something better, and that is important. Okay, so it's a learning to understand that failure is a learning tool. So when you fail, that does not mean you are a failure, and that is important to understand. Okay.